Guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do current favourites on all my products that I'm absolutely loving at the minute. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to start off with primers and go through every stage, so like foundations, bronzers, contours, everything like that. Firstly, I'm going to start with my favourite primers from Smashbox. I've got 3 from Smashbox. I've got the Smashbox Photo Finish primer and the pore minimising one. These are both the travel size. These both retail at £13, but you can get the full size ones for £26. These are both really good. I tend to use sort of this one all over my face. This really makes my foundation last really well. I then use the pore minimising one sort of where I've got like larger pores in the centre of my face. Again, they both make my foundation last really well. Yeah, I also use these with the Smashbox primer water. Again, this is in the travel size. This is £13 again, same as the other 2. You can also get the full size one, I think, for £22. You can get them all on Smashbox website, or you can get them at Boots. They do a store there in Boots. Also like to use the MAC Fix Plus. This works really well sort of to hydrate my skin. I feel like it makes my foundation last a bit longer. That works really well. That retails, sorry, at £18 on MAC Cosmetics website, or at House of Fraser. Also like to use the MAC Prep and Prime skin base. This one works really well alongside the MAC Fix Plus. They make my foundation last really well. This one's got a bit of a glitter to it, so it really makes your foundation look really natural, which if you're wearing like a full coverage foundation, it makes your foundation look that little bit more natural, which works really well. I also like to use, that skin base retails for £21.50. You get that again at MAC stores or House of Fraser. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. I really love this. It really gives a good natural glow to the face. This one is again the travel size. This I think is £10 on MAC Cosmetics. Or I think you can get the full size one, I think again for £22. I will link everything that I'm mentioning in today's video down below in the description box. So they're my all-time favourite primers. Absolutely love mixing a few of them together, like the Smashbox ones and the MAC ones, and they all work really well together, and they make my foundation last sort of all day. Moving on to foundations, my absolute holy grail foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade 3N1 Ivory Beige. This is the best foundation that I've ever tried. I love it. It lasts so well on my skin. It doesn't look too heavy on the skin. It doesn't accentuate pores. Like I said, it lasts all day. Yeah, it's perfect for me. I'm wearing it right now. It makes my skin just look flawless. That retails at £32.50. You can get that at Estee Lauder website. I think look fantastic. They stock it. House of Fraser stock it, and I think also Debenhams do as well. But yeah, that's literally my go-to foundation. I absolutely love that foundation. Also really enjoying the YSL All Hours foundation. This one again has got great coverage, lasts all day. I really enjoy this mixed with the Estee Lauder as well. It just gives me that little bit extra coverage because the Estee Lauder is medium to full coverage, whereas this is quite full coverage. So it gives me that little bit sort of extra coverage on them days when you know you need it most. That retails at £33.50. You can get that at YSL stands in House of Fraser. I think I got mine in duty free at the airport. But yeah, £32.50 at House of Fraser. Moving on to concealers. My absolute favourite concealer at the moment is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. This is such a good concealer. It's very full coverage. Sometimes can look a tiny bit cakey if I put too much on underneath my eyes. But all in all, if you just put a tiny, I only need like the tiniest bit, and it just is really full coverage. You just need to set it with a powder, just so it stays in place. And then I absolutely love that. Sorry, that retails for £22.50 on Tarte's website, or I think it's quite pricey shipping to get here from because it's only sold in the US. So I think I got mine on eBay. I think it was the same sort of price. Also really loving the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This one's really good. It's not quite as full coverage, but it's not. It's quite hydrating. It's really light on the skin. This one retails at £19, and you can get this from House of Fraser. I think you can get this at Debenhams as well. I love mixing that with the Tape Shape. That works as a really good combo. I also really enjoy for sort of everyday the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade 10. This retails for £5.99 at Boots and Superdrug. This is very much like the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer. It's almost it's very similar. Like I said, that retails at £5.99 from Boots or Superdrug. I'm really also enjoying the Age Rewind from Maybelline also. This retails at £8.99 again from Boots or Superdrug. This is really good. It's good coverage. It lasts quite a long time. It doesn't quite last as long as the Fit Me, not for me anyway. But yeah, this retails at £8.99 from Boots or Superdrug. And then powders. I absolutely love the Coty Airspun translucent powder. Apologise for the dirty packaging. As you can see, it's well loved. This is it doesn't make you cakey. It's perfect for setting down concealer. Sometimes I set my entire face with it, but mainly I just use it under my eyes and where I put concealer. This retails for £10 on Amazon. It is an American brand. I think you can get it. You can get it on Amazon or eBay here in the UK. Also, really enjoying the Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder in transparent. This one's also a really good one for setting the concealer down. Sometimes again I use it to set my entire face. This one retails at £6.99, and you can get this from Boots or Superdrug. Also like to use the NYX press powder. This one's really good for those days where I don't really want to bake or anything like that, or I'm in a rush and I just want to quickly set my foundation. This one retails at £10.50. This one is from Boots. I think they only do stores in Boots for NYX here in the UK. But yeah, this one's really good all-round powder. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. So that's a good powder for every day, like I said. Moving on to highlighters. my absolute go-to highlighter is the Iconic London Drops. This is in the shade Original. I literally just put a tiny bit on the back of my hand, take it on my finger and apply it. I find that's the best way because it sinks into the skin better. It lasts really well, it looks really natural, it's not overpowering. If I want those days where I want a bit more highlight, I will touch on the MAC Soft and Gentle. This one is a cult favourite of mine. It's the perfect colour. It's not too over the top. It's really natural. This one retails at £24.50 from MAC or House of Fraser. Yeah, it's just the perfect all-time colour for every day. Just going back to the Iconic, that retails at £30 on Iconic London's website. But I think it's worth it. Also another MAC highlighter in Double Gleam. This one is a really good one. It's quite a bit lighter than the Soft and Gentle, but that is a really good another highlighter from MAC. I do love their MAC highlighters, but that again retails at £24.50. That's all my favourite highlighters. Moving on to bronzers. This is the MAC Banana Bronze. This one retails at, again, £23 on MAC Cosmetics or House of Fraser. It's like the perfect colour. As you can see, I have hit pan. This one is, I use this every day. This is perfect for bronzing up my skin. I use it sort of like on my cheeks, temples, just to warm up the skin. That's my all-time favourite bronzer. It doesn't look, it blends well, everything like that. Also enjoy the Benefit Hoola bronzer for contouring. Sometimes I will bronze with this, just depending on how I feel. But yeah, this one's the perfect sort of neutral contour shade. But yeah, I'll mix when these two sort of are mixed together. They work really well. It's what I've got on today. But yeah, I got the travel size in the mini in this, and I think this was £10 at Boots. But you can get the normal size from Benefit, and I believe that is that mini one's £10 anyway, and I believe it might be £22 from Benefit. Moving on to eyebrows. I love using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Blonde. I use this every day. This is my favourite product for my eyebrows. As you can see, truly loved. I do have backups of these because I do use it every day. I think this retails for £19 on Beauty Bay. I'm not sure where else you can buy Anastasia here in the UK, but that, yeah, is my favourite brow product. I also really enjoy the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. It's in the shade 2. This is really good for defining my arch, sort of feathering out the front of my eyebrows, so they're not so harsh. This is I believe £20, and you can get this at Boots. You can get this at House of Fraser, any sort of Benefit stand. Yeah, I really enjoy using that, like I said, for my arch and the front of my brows. Moving on to mascara. I really enjoy the Essence Lash Princess. This is in the False Lash Effect. This is only £3.30 from Wilkinson's. I think you can buy it in Superdrug as well, but for £3.30 that's a really good mascara, where it doesn't like transfer onto underneath my eyes or anything. It lasts really well. So yeah, I tend to wear that every day. I also sometimes mix it with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This one's also really good. Every day, doesn't transfer, lasts really well, makes my lashes look really full and long. This one retails for $11.99 at Boots or Superdrug. Again, very good all-round mascara. My absolute go-to for mascara is the Benefit They're Real. This one retails at £20.50 from Benefit or a House of Fraser or anywhere like that. This one doesn't make my lashes look clumpy. It makes them look really long and full. Again, doesn't transfer, doesn't do anything like that. It's just my favourite foundation, favourite mascara, sorry. Also really enjoyed the Benefit Roller Lash. This is the mini size. This retails for £10 at Boots, but you can get the full size from Benefit for £20.50. Again, I wouldn't wear this on its own. It's quite more of a lengthening mascara, I find anyway. I normally tend to put this underneath their Real, so it really gives me like a full slash effect as such. Makes them look really long and really well for my eyelashes. And then I really like the for eyes, I tend to reach for the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Again, you can get this from Beauty Bay. This retails at £43. Just love the shades that you get. Really, you get like your warm tones, your crease colours, just really all round good palette. Blend really well, lasts really well. I do find that you need to put a primer down. I tend to just use the Tarte Shape Tape and then just set it with the loose powder over the top. But yeah, that retails for £43 on Beauty Bay. I think you can get it on Cult Beauty as well. Also for my eyes, I really enjoy the Estee Magnificent Metals. These are the minis that you get in the pack, and these retail for £25 for all three. You get Kitten Karma, Diamond Dusk and Smoky Storm. You can get these in the full size, and I believe they are £23 each. But I thought it was just a better deal to get all three for £25. They last really well. Again, I would say that you would need a eyeshadow primer for it, just to make them really last quite well. That I believe, finishing sprays. I either use the MAC Fix Plus once I've done all my makeup. It really like lets everything sort of set into my face. That's an all-time favourite of mine. Also really enjoying the Skindinavia finishing spray. This is the bridal one. I have because I am due to get married in 2019, so I really wanted to try this, and I've really been enjoying it. It really does set down my makeup, makes it last for so long. I believe this one retails for, this is a smaller size, this retails for £16 I believe on Beauty Bay. You can get the larger size for £22. I'm not entirely sure if that's right, but I will link everything that I'm mentioning down below in the description box. That is all my current favourites. Thank you very much for watching. I will link everything that I've mentioned in the description box down below. Again, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.